After a battle with the Totem Salazzle, we wake up refreshed and make our way past the dividing peak tunnel into Route 8, where we meet an interesting fellow. His name is Colress, and he talks about how he is fascinated about the Z-Ring and if it's more powerful than a Mega Ring. After a good talk with Colress, we get through Route 8 and walk into the lush jungle. We meet Mallow, and she wants us to gather some materials to make some food for her trial. She wants us to find a Mago Berry, Tiny Mushroom, Revival Herb, and a Miracle Seed. She wants us to use Statland to find these items as they're hidden throughout the jungle. Statland is able to show us how much of a good boy he is by helping us find each item that Mallow wanted us to find, while Cashew wards off the Pokemon that want the same items as we do. As we may make our way back to Mallow, Kawaii and Lana also come to the jungle as they have to have the other ingredients for the meal. We four start making the food, and the aroma from it attracts the totem Pokemon in this area. The totem Pokemon for this trial is Lurantis, with the ability Leaf Guard and holding a power herb. Leaf Guard is during harsh sunlight, Leaf Guard prevents the Pokemon from being afflicted by non-volatile status conditions, like burn, paralysis, or sleep. Power Herb lets you use a charge move like Solar Beam or Solar Blade immediately without needing it to be charged. The aura it has gives it a +2 to speed, and it knows the moves Razor Leaf, X-Scissor, Solar Blade, and Synthesis. It can call an allied Trumbeak with Keen Eye, which prevents accuracy drop, and it knows Rock Blast, Pluck, Supersonic, and Screech. It can also call an ally Castform with Forecast, which, depending on the weather, changes its typing, and it knows the moves Sunny Day, Water Gun, Headbutt, and Weather Ball. Lurantis normally calls Trumbeak first, and then Castform when it falls below 2/3 HP, but if you drop it below 2/3 HP, it will call from Castform first, then it will call Trumbeak after. We start off strong with Cashew, causing it to call the Castform instead of the Trumbeak. As Castform comes in, we use our Z move to try to take down the Totem Pokemon, but it manages to live on a few HP. Castform starts to do some decent damage against Cashew with Water Gun, while Lurantis starts being really annoying with Synthesis. As we try our best to keep Cashew going up with potions, we use Poison Gas in the middle of it to help take down the Castform and Lurantis as they keep using Water Gun and Synthesis. Castform then uses Sunny Day, changing it into a Fire type, also boosting Synthesis and weakening Water Gun. Since it changed to a Fire type and Synthesis is going to be an issue, we decide to Dragon Rage the Castform to get rid of it faster, since Lurantis can't really do much damage to us being a Poison and Fire type and just keeps healing with Synthesis. We do pop a special attack on Cashew to help take down the Lurantis for after Castform does go down. After Castform goes down, Lurantis calls in the Trumbeak. Trumbeak does have Rock Blast, so we decided to try to go ahead and get rid of it fast with Flame Burst. With the sun up and the special attack up, Flame Burst is easily able to take down the Trumbeak, and then we slowly but surely take down the Lurantis, letting us win the trial and giving us this Grass Z Crystal. After the trial, we head to a research lab to talk to the professor's wife about ultra wormholes and what they mean. After we talk to everyone to learn more about the wormholes, we go through the Diglett's Tunnel to reach Coney Town and face off against Olivia. As we go through the tunnel, we defeat some Team Skull members who are messing around with the Diglett. When we reach Coney Town, we find an Eviolite behind a bench, which is really good. It raises defense and special defense of one Pokemon by one stage that can evolve still, and is a good item for Cashew since in this Nuzlocke he can't evolve as he's a male, but he still counts as a pre-Evo. We also buy Venoshock at a store, which does double damage against poison foes, and with the corrosion ability we can always poison Pokemon, so it's one of the best moves for Cashew. We try to find Olivia in her shop, but we're only able to find her Probopass, which gives us a note saying to cross Memorial Hill and find her at the Ruin of Life. As we go through Memorial Hill, we find Team Skull messing with Slowpoke and Team Ether. Team Ether wants Team Skull to let Slowpoke go, so that way they can't take his tail for money. But I feel like Slowpoke barely even notices them. Team Ether asks for aid from us, and we happily beat Team Skull and save the Slowpoke, who I feel like didn't know we were there or that anything was going on. We keep heading to the Ruin of Life, and we run into Plumera, and she isn't happy that we messed with Team Skull from earlier. She decides to battle us, and she leads out with the Golbat. We did learn Toxic from Level Up, as we did, and we decide to make good use of it and Toxic the Golbat while we get hit by Confuse Ray. Cashew keeps hitting himself for confusion, which makes us heal him back up while we let the Toxic take down the Golbat. Her Salandit comes out and we just Dragon Rage it until it's knocked down. After Plumera leaves us alone for the moment, we go into the Ruin of Life to challenge Olivia. We run to the Professor's wife and Lily as she wanted to see the ruin for Nevi. Olivia comes out from the ruin and she challenges us to her grand trial. Now Olivia is a rock-type kahuna, which is very bad for Cashew by Salandit. She has Nose Pass with Sturdy, which lets Pokemon live on 1 HP from full HP from an attack, and it knows Rock Slide, Spark, and Thunder Wave. She has a Boulder with Sturdy also, and it knows Rock Blast, Mud Slap, and Headbutt. Her ace is Lycanroc Midnight form. It has Vital Spirit, which does not let it get falling asleep from status moves, and it knows Bite and Rock Throw while holding the Rock EMZ Crystal, which lets it use Continental Crush, which is very scary. She leads Nose Pass against Cashew, and we started the battle with X Defense, a Dire Hit, Guard Spec, an X Special Attack, setting up, while Nose Pass paralyzes us and tries to take us down with a Rock Slide, getting a crit in the meantime. We do get a Toxic off to break the Sturdy and give power to Venoshock while we're trying to live the Rock Slides, but she does heal it with a full heal, which makes us have to use Toxic again. We heal the Para and then take down the Nose Pass, but not before we get parried again. Lycanroc comes out next, and we are scared now. We decide to heal, which is good, because Lycanroc gets a crit Rock Throw, and Cashew almost gets one shot and lives on 4 HP. We heal Cashew while Lycanroc uses his Z move, making us shake in our boots and almost pee ourselves. Cashew is able to take the hit, and we're able to get a Toxic in. As we keep trying to keep Cashew alive, we're able to get a Venoshock onto the Lycanroc and take it down with a crit to boot. Boldore comes out and starts to hit us with a quad effective Mud Slap, which starts to lower our accuracy, but it's not a very good special attacker, and we are able to still land Toxic and Venoshock onto the Boldore and take it out, winning us the Rocky MZ Crystal. To be honest, I didn't expect to win this battle. I expected the Rock type to take out Cashew, and this Nuzlocke would have been over with. Maybe the Eviolite helped, maybe being level 33 instead of level 32, but I misclicked doing the levels, and I do wonder if that also helped out. But we managed to win the battle, and we see Hal come in behind us to challenge Olivia as we head back to the center to de-stress and decompress.